be back, guys. Listen to me. It is so good when you can have queens, sisters, and king brothers looking out for you. I had a little bit of laryngitis. I was feeling underneath the weather, so I did my shaking stuff and nursed myself back to health. But I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you so much to one of my queen sisters, Zenobia Williams, who was there for me, holding it down strong for 2 days while we were live, 21 days eating raw, and today is day 7. I have Zenobia actually streaming live with us just to talk a little bit about what she is going to be doing in the next couple of days. And so let me go to Zenobia so she can actually share with you what we are doing live. And guys, I am so happy to have you back today. We are streaming live on Facebook and YouTube, Shaking and Shaking Eat Emotionally Well on YouTube, Eat Emotionally Well. This is day 7 and we are back and live. So I'm going to bring Zenobia in the studio right now and she's going to talk a little bit about the win to win. Thank you so much, Zenobia.
Hi, Shay. Hi, Shay. It is so good to see you behind that counter again. Oh, my goodness. Shay, I thank you, and this one is for God. Thank Him for healing you. And I want to say hello to everybody who is streaming today, all the 21-day Raw Challenge participants, girls. We got this thing, guys. We got this. Thank you so much for supporting me. You guys were so encouraging. Thank you so much for bearing with the newbie in the kitchen, guys. So, Shay, thank you because you are giving me a chance to talk about my upcoming show, The Wind to Win. Just as you think about the wind beneath your wings, I'm thinking that, you know what? Every one of us has a goal. Every one of us have a purpose. There's something we all have to do. And sometimes you need some keys, like doors. There's a door ahead of you. You need some keys to get it open. So what I've done is I have set it up so that I can interview, especially right here in this Bahamian society, those in the industries in the Bahamas, people like our very own Shay King. These people are producing. If you look, you can see productivity. You can see profitability. They are bringing things to the table that are changing lives. And we wonder, we stand back and we wonder, how do they do it? And that's what the Win to Win is all about. We dive into how they did it. We talk about principles, secrets, keys, and you hear people talk about practicalities and how-tos. We get into the real story. Ladies and gentlemen, on Wednesday, when the Win to Win airs on my website, thewintowin.com. You're going to hear Shay's story. Let me tell you something. This woman, you see, she is phenomenal. The word is not used lightly. She is kicking off season 1, episode 1. And let me tell you, you are going to be moved. You're going to be touched. You're going to learn. You're going to be impacted for your own business, your own career. So please join me on Wednesday. I kick off on Facebook at 5 p.m. and the show 6 p.m. So subscribe so that you can be a part of my launch giveaway, which is a 30-second commercial ad. Again, thank you, Shay. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for sharing with me. Where's Patrice?
Thank you, Zenobia. I love you and I appreciate
I love
you.
you.
Patrice is coming on again. Zenobia, have fun fishing. I wish I was there actually, but I have to be here in studio giving these guys what they want, 21 days raw. So Zenobia, I'm
Yeah.
excited about this week, about Win to Win and watching me, yeah, from behind the scenes. I'm really excited about it. So have a great day today and we'll talk again soon. I'm going to bring Patrice in the studio right now to talk about the next upcoming event, another queen sister that I'm always looking up to and looking forward to be hanging out with. Thank you so much, Master Kai. Patrice is going to share a little bit about what's up and coming on a much needed dialogue. Thank you, Master Kai. Can you put that inside there for me, please? Patrice is going to talk about a much needed dialogue that's up and coming. And you know what? I'm not going to say anymore. I'm just going to bring her in the studio and she's going to share about it. Hi, Patrice.
Hi, Shay. Hello, everybody. Menopause, the dialogue. I am so excited. Ladies, we are inviting you this insightful, fun-filled show. We promise that it's going to be filled with information, filled capacity with learning. What we decided to do was that there are women like us who go on their menopausal journey and they are not ready. And so when menopause comes, menopause tends to hit most of the women by surprise. And our goal is to say, sister, we're going to take your hand, and for 1 year, we are going to tell women about the journey before menopause, menopause, and after menopause. And we are inviting everybody, not only the women, your husbands, the men. Listen, we're learning that this has been affecting families for years. And so we invite you, all of you listening and watching, please go over to our YouTube channel, Menopause the Dialogue, and like our page. And then after you've liked it, this is important. Subscribe, 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 subscribe. And then we need you, Queen sisters and King brothers. Share, 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 share. Share our page, share our video. There are women across the world, here in the Bahamas, in the Caribbean, in the Americas, Canada, Africa, all over the world. We want to join hands and say, we are sisters. We're going to help each other through our journey. We look forward to having all of you. And for all of you right now, don't forget, like, subscribe, and share. Share it on YouTube. Share it on Facebook. Share. We appreciate that. And we're looking forward to having you join us Monday, January 18, 2021 at 6 p.m. Join us. Menopause, the Dialogue. See you then. Back to you, Shay.
Thank you so much, Patrice. Listen to me. We have so much exciting new things coming, so you definitely want to stay tuned. And remember what Patrice said. You definitely want to subscribe to all of those channels because this week is going to be an exciting week. We're going to start streaming with the Wind to Wind on Wednesday, and then the following Monday, it's going to be Menopause the Dialogue. I am super excited. So now we're back in my kitchen. Zenobia, love you. Patrice, love you. Love you. So guess what today we're doing? I am putting a spin on a bisque. That's right. I'm shaking and I can do that. So welcome back, guys. Today, I'm extremely hungry, excited to be back in the kitchen, and can't wait to whip up this quick. Yes, I said quick, easy, and delicious. When it comes to the kitchens, I got two rules. It got to be healthy, and then it got to be delicious. So I'm going to whip up this quick, oh my goodness, delicious carrot bisque. It's raw because we're eating raw 21 days. And today is day 7. Tell me how you feeling. So listen, I was in the grocery store this morning and I got a compliment. So hey, listen, they talked about my skin and some other stuff I don't want to share now. But hey, a girl is feeling good. Now, I know today is Sunday, and a lot of you are still in church, and a lot of you are coming from your worship service. We fully understand that. But if you can stream with us, we appreciate you being here. I want to say hi to Sandra Marshall. Listen to me. That is the girl to watch out for. She's streaming live with us today on YouTube, as well as Ketra Ferguson. Ketra is streaming live with us today on Facebook. Sorry about that, Ketra. I'll get the names right. And Kayleen from Grand Bahama, she is in the house. That's the money maiden there, honey. You got your finances in a rut. Kayleen will help you get them out. Kayleen, good to have you. She's streaming live with us on Facebook today. And today, let me tell you what we're making. So I'm putting a spin on a bisque. A bisque is not a soup because, a soup can either be thick or it can be thickened, or less light. But a bisque has that creamy, velvety type texture. So I'm putting a spin on a seafood bisque because we're doing raw and all vegetables, 95% plant. So I'm doing a carrot bisque, and I'm going to top that bisque with a carrot spicy sweet slaw. So you definitely want to stay tuned for that. I'm excited. Plus, dessert is in the house today. Dessert is here today. Hi, Dorothy. Dorothy is also streaming live with us from Grand Bahama. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Sandra, good to have you with us again. Dorothy is streaming with us on Facebook, and we're also going to have dessert. I'm going to do an apple crumble. That's right, a raw apple crumble. And I'm going to change up the crumble just a little bit because my son is also joining me. Master Kai, are you here? See if you can swing around. He's actually doing 21 days raw with me as well, because he's my son, and he's in the kitchen with me, and so he doesn't particularly like nuts for his crumbles. So I'm gonna kind of tweak the crust a little bit, so we'll have two different types of crust: one for my son, one for me, and the rest of you. But we will definitely have dessert today. So we're gonna start today. Thanks, Master Kai. Mwah. Thank you, honey. If I need you, I'm gonna call you. You know that, right? Yeah. Thank you, baby. My son is such a blessing to me. He's always there when I need him. Yes, he is. So that is that Sherelle? Yes, Sherelle on Facebook. She's streaming live with us. Deborah Roll is also streaming live with us. DeQuessa, oh my goodness, good to have you here, Queen Sister. DeQuessa, hey guys. DeQuesta, it's so good to see you in the house today, streaming live with us. I appreciate you. You know that you had a birthday the other day, so kudos to you, doing your thing. I love you, DeQuesta. Dorothy, love you, honey. Kayleen, love you. Appreciate you. Now, today I'm going to start cooking because I'm excited to be back in the kitchen. Thanks to my girl, Zenobia, who hooked me up the past 2 days. I was just a little bit under the weather. All of a sudden, I have laryngitis. But this is what happens when you decide to do 21 days raw, live, and you're doing fasting and meditation and prayer with your church brothers and sisters. And so, things happen. But I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. Dorothy is saying, Dorothy Cooper, Master Kai, you want to read Dorothy Cooper's comment for me? Come around to the front. Thank you. So we're going to start. You can come around to the front, Master Kai. We're going to start in the kitchen now with our
I'm here today for the apple crumble, LOL.
Okay, Dorothy, I heard you. I'm waiting too for the apple crumble. But we doing this in order. Now, guess what? Anyone who knows me knows that I will usually have dessert first. But you know what? I'm going to keep this thing in order today. I'm going to let us do our best first. And we top that with this sweet, spicy slaw, and then we're going to come behind and we're going to have that raw apple crumble. Hey, Grammy, Sandra Smith in the house on YouTube watching us live. And so, Grammy, you're going to be so proud of me because I'm doing a raw carrot bisque, raw carrot bisque. Yep. All right. So let's get this party started. So we're going to start. Now, let me tell you the trick to keeping your bisque raw. So what I did was I cut up my organic carrots in small little pieces. And then what I did was soak them in water, pure alkaline water, with 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, and I soaked it overnight. And believe it or not, apple cider vinegar and water actually will help to break down the food and releasing some of the nutrients without cooking the food, and so making the carrots a whole lot softer. So this is about, I want to say about 6 cups. It could be a little less, between 5 to 6 cups. You guys know I'm hungry and I'm back in the kitchen. So I will start with my carrots. Okay, so we got that there out of the way. Hey, Master Kai, take that for mommy, please. I'll put it there. So I've got about 4 to 5 cups of raw diced organic carrots here in my blender. And this is the Blendtec blender that I'm using. This blender can actually make soup and heat it up to 118 degrees. So it keeps the food raw. Hi, Deborah. Good to be here with you, Deborah. Deborah's streaming live from Facebook. That's Deborah Roll. Happy that you are here. Thank you so much, Deborah. And then we're going to get 2 Roma tomatoes. Remember the other day I used Roma tomatoes in a couple of the recipes that I use? One of the things I will do constantly is use vegetables that we may have used a day before or 2 days before intentionally, so you don't have any spoilage when it comes to food. I find that when people are transitioning to eating raw, they have a lot of spoilage because sometimes they move a little too quickly in terms of the types of food they want to eat. So one of the best ways to save money, eat raw, feel good, is to make sure you use whatever recipes that you are going to do, make sure you use ingredients from other recipes that you've used days before that, okay? So we're going to take 2 Roma tomatoes, And we're going to add in a little bit of gray kosher salt, just a little bit. We're not going to season the actual carrot bisque too much because our spicy and sweet slaw that is going to top this carrot bisque is where all the pungent and the flavor is going to come in. So we just add a little bit of salt to that. Bingo. And we are going to add just a tiny bit of water to start with. Just a tiny bit of water. And then all of the flavor is going to come from our coconut milk. So I'm going to add this on here. Make sure that's nice. We're going to put it on soup, so it's going to be nice and hot. And then we're going to start blending, okay? Where's the banana peppers, baby? Oh, turn the light over. Let it go back so people don't see it. Okay, close that. Thank you, honey. So while this is on, I'm just preparing this so this can, yes, it's starting to heat up. Let me show you what the texture looks like because we're going to get back to this. Now we're going to make the creamy, we're going to make that carrot slaw. This is what I love about going live. Oh my goodness, it is like a bisque. See that texture? My goodness, let me throw it up there. Oh, Shay's in the kitchen. Yes, the seasonings is perfect. Everything is good with that. We're going to keep that there on the blender, and then we're going to go back and heat it up just one more time. And so now I am going to prepare, oh, hold up. Let me get this here. I'm going to prepare the carrot slaw. So now this ingredients calls for a few things. And this has that sweet. It has a spicy. It has a nutty flavor. And we're going to use this to make our slaw to top our carrot bisque with. I love this recipe. This is one of my go-to all-time favorite when it comes to this recipe. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit of ginger and we're just going to grate some ginger into this here. Yep. Gratering away. Loving it, loving it. So this is like a knob, you know, a knob of ginger. Grating that in there. You know, this one doesn't want to work for me. Let me get my other one. How are you guys doing out there, Sandra? Good to see you, honey. Okay, so I'm going to do the rest of my ginger all up in here. Get that in there and take the rest of that nice ginger paste from there. And then I'm also going to do a garlic as well. So you take about a clove of garlic and you grate that in the dressing for the slaw. Who else is back in the house? Okay, Deborah's watching. You guys are quiet today. I know you're just looking for food, right? I know. All right, so I've got all that goodness there. Got all the goodness from my ginger. And let me just get all that out there. Yep, okay, got those out. And I'm gonna add a little bit of gray salt in this here as well. Then I am going, y'all, listen, y'all know I've just fallen in love with banana peppers all of a sudden. I'm gonna put a few pieces of banana peppers in here as well. I'm gonna take a few pieces of those and just cut them up. Make them spicy. Yep, just a few pieces of them. And cut those up and toss that in there. Okay, I've got 2 tablespoons of organic peanut butter, nothing added, no sugar, no salt added to it. Someone was asking me the other day, let me tell you, when it comes to peanut butters, one of my all-time favorite is Smuckers. You know, they're not sponsoring this commercial, this live stream at all, but Smuckers is one of my go-to. Smuckers has been around for a very long time, and they've kept their peanut butter just straight up, good old-fashioned roasted peanut butter with no salt and no sugar. This is what I love about Smuckers. So we have here today about 2 tablespoons. I'm adding that in there. And then we've got, what else we need? You know, guys who were on my live stream, I think in the first day when we did salad dressings, you know, whenever we have fat, we also need acid as well. So these are whole organic native lemons, actually. Yeah, believe it or not. Gonna add a whole lemon in there. We just squeeze it out. Make sure you keep the seeds out. These lemons was actually large, so I am going to just probably use a little bit out of the first one and then this other half here because these were really, really large. Master Kai, you want to help me with those comments, honey bun? Now, we have all of that in there. Now we're going to use a little bit of, where's my tamari? There it is. I have organic tamari. Going to use about 2 tablespoons of tamari sauce. I prefer this sometimes over soy, but soy is just as good to use. I use 2 tablespoons. There you go. Love in the kitchen. See what Sandra Marshall is saying. And I want a tablespoon of toasted sesame oil as well. You guys can see that? Just a tablespoon of sesame oil.
She said, thank you, Patrice.
Thank you. And y'all know this hair thing. Listen, y'all keep praying for me, okay? And then I'm going to put a tablespoon of olive oil. There you go. And that's all the wonderful fun things right there. And we're going to whisk this up. Now, in the meantime, I'm going to put this baby back on. And let me whisk this up here. And so we can start with our dressing. Let's see. Yep. Get that dressing. Woo, yes, baby. Love the dressing. Okay, let me see if we need to add anything else. Oh, yeah. Sister, girl, sister, go. Yep, coming together. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay, I'm adding just a little bit more oil, another tablespoon of olive oil, and just a dash of water so it will mix well. Okay, so because this is a teaspoon, I use 2 because you only actually needed another tablespoon. And just a small dash of water, I'll do the same thing, tablespoon. And then there you go, we're going to mix that again. Make sure we got it all here. Yes, baby. This is looking delicious. Yep, this is it right here. Okay, yep. This is it right here. This is the ultimate sweet and spicy dressing to go over our flour. Okay, so now let me tell you what we do. We take this dressing right here. Come, my son. We take this dressing right here. Oh, my goodness, you guys. Oh, let me try this. Yo, sister, yo, sister. Yum, 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 yum. I need that. I'll put that on the side there. So you're going to take this dressing right here. Oh, this here is ultimate. And then you're going to add it with, this is mandolin carrots. Just the top of the carrots, just all raw and all mandolin. And we use this right here as well as the spiralizer. So we're going to add the dressing. Oh, love it. We're adding that sweet, nutty peanut butter taste. Ah, and here smells good. Hey, Patrice. Good to have you back on, honey bunny. Hey, Zenobia. My girl fishing. You know, I'm so jealous of her right now fishing. Oh, listen. Okay, so we're making this nice slaw out of the carrots. We just take the dressing and then we keep adding it. So that's what we're doing. Then I'm going to put this back on here. Listen to me. Girl hungry. Get this going and we're going to show you how delish and easy this can be. And then we're going into dessert. Dessert! Yes, I'm loving it. Uh, oh, yeah. Yep. Everything is delicious. Y'all know I get excited when I eat, right? I don't know. I mean, for the people that know me know that I get super excited when I eat. I don't know. It's just something in the air. So there you go. That's it. That's all you need. Yum. Alrighty. So now that our carrot bisque is finished, what we're gonna do is get a bowl right here, and I have this extra plate right here. Simple as that. There. I'm gonna put it up closer so you guys can see it. OMG! Listen to me. Oh, listen, listen, listen. I'm excited. So we're gonna take our bisque. Oh, I don't know if y'all can see the little heat coming up from there. Can you see it? It's nice and warm. Oh, nice and warm. So what we're gonna do is we will add in the carrot bisque, just like that. Oh, listen. Yum! And then we're gonna top that with this spicy slaw. It's actually a sweet, spicy, Thai type nutty slaw. You know, I'm gonna overdo, right? And we just top the top of that right there. Oh my goodness. Master Kai, where's my scallions? Somehow they didn't make it to the countertop. But that's it right there. My son is gonna come around and give you oh my goodness, my goodness, my goodness. Yeah, this one here, guys, is super. Oh, it has all the textures. It's velvety. It's smooth. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and try this for you. You guys want to see a close up? Okay, let me see if I can get a close up for you. Let me see if I can get a close up. Master Kai, you want to do a close up for a moment? This is so scrum. Hold it to the bottom. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Go up a little higher and then higher. There you go. That's it. Perfect. All right. Don't let it fall on the computer. Thank you, my good son. Ah, there you go. So let me tell you what this tastes like. Oh, so this is like a double carrot. Mmm. Mmm. Hi, Deneen. Deneen is actually streaming live with us from Facebook today. Hi, Deneen. Oh, my goodness. Mmm. Mmm. Yeah, and you want to put a little bit of the texture from the carrot slaw in there. Mmm. Mmm. Mm. Yeah, baby. Mmm. Mm-hmm. Turn that around and bingo. This is a whole new way to eat your carrots. Mmm. while you're doing raw and while you're doing 21 days. Mm, delish. Oh, delish, 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 delish. Mm. I am super happy to be back with you guys doing 21 days. Dorothy says, LOL. What is Dorothy saying there? Masaka, you want to read my comment while Mommy's eating? This is so good. Let me tell you something. What I like most about raw is when people don't think that they would eat the amount of vegetables that they do, you get to consume all of that on raw. And you are definitely following that raw food pyramid where the majority of your food comes from plant-based leafy greens and vegetables. When we think about this, I just added about 4 to 5 cups of carrots in there. And I took another whole carrot and spiralized it to make the spicy slaw. So I'm literally having like about 4 servings of veggies just from one bowl of carrot bisque. And this is so sweet and it's creamy. It has texture. It's velvety. It has the spice. It has all of the flavors that you would normally like when it comes to your palate. So listen to me. This is definitely a win-win. What do you say? So delicious, Shay. That's Natural Beauty. That's my girl on the other side of town. My son is not hanging out too much with me today because I have to keep calling him. There he is. I need you to read the comments, baby boy.
Patricia have said LOL.
Mm-hmm.
Dorothy Copper said looks delish.
Dorothy said looks delicious. Okay. Mm. 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 So while we get ready for the raw apple pie, apple crumble, that is, I'm going to take 2 more scoops of this mastercard. This is super good. Super, super good.
I guess I'll try and buy it.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll try and buy it.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, pick it up. Yeah, that was a oops, but he didn't mean that. Come on, baby.
That scared me.
I know, right? Look at the face. Look at the face. My son said, no way, baby. Listen, let me tell you what I love about being live with my son because he is going to tell you straight up, Mommy, you eat that one by yourself. But I can tell you, he's a 14-year-old, and Master Kai, for the most part, when it comes to eating raw, he is with me. He's on the journey. He does the smoothies, but he's just not as adventurous as his mom and his sisters when it comes to eating a whole variety and textures of food. But he's really good. Now, let me tell you what I'm gonna do later. I'm gonna take this same carrot bisque, and I'm gonna add more coconut milk to it, and I guarantee you, he will eat this. I guarantee you he will. You hear that, Master Kai? I'm going to add
a little more salt to that.
Oh, and he says a little bit more salt. So there you go. So you think that you will actually try it if I add a little bit more salt to it and coconut milk?
I think it tastes better.
There you go. He says he thinks it tastes better. You know, for him. For me, it's absolutely divine. Okay.
Well, let's make that apple crumble.
Okay. Yeah, he's excited about making apple crumble. You see how that is? He really ain't checking for me with everything else. Say, let's make apple crumble. Okay, guys, we're gonna do a crumble. So for you, any of you that are out there, the question, what you saying? Let me see what you say. Master Kai, can you read the questions comment? So I'm gonna get my food processor
Natural
out.
Beauty Rolls said that looks delicious.
It is. Okay.
Nadine Chloe, hi Shay, you're doing your thing. Sandra Smith, yeah Shay, that dressing is awesome. Sandra Smith. You all know.
That's my mommy. That's my mommy, Master Kai. Help mommy, child. That's my mommy. Okay, so we're getting ready to do an apple crumble. Now, the first thing I want you to know is what I did was I took my mandolins, just like this here, and I cut up the apples, made them nice and thin, just like this, and I added a little bit of lemon over them just so they won't turn brown. And so I have a whole bowl here of thin apple slices, and these are all raw, not cooked at all. So let me tell you what else I have here. I have some pure vanilla. So I'm going to add in about, let's say, 2 cups. Did I say cups? I mean caps. Of pure vanilla. Make sure you're using pure vanilla. Don't do that imitation thing. And this spice here, I don't know if you've gone into the grocery stores and seen this, but this is considered an apple spice blend. And this have all of the apple spices like cinnamon, nutmeg. Sometimes I add in extra spices if I want to, but this is considered an apple spice. So I take a tablespoon of this spice and a little bit of ganache salt, and I add it all into there, just like that. Bingo. And all I'm doing is taking my hands and tossing this around, getting the apples all marinated with the spice and the vanilla and the ganache salt. Tossing that all around. Woo! I'm excited. Y'all know I love to eat, right? All right, it's coming together. Loving it. Perfect. So once we've done that, we'll put this on the side, and then we're going to go into our crumble. Now, let me just wash my hands quickly right here. All righty. So I've got, what is this with this hair thing today? Okay, so I've got my food processor out. Who else is watching? Master Kai, are you helping me with my comments today? My son is not helping me today, at least every now and again. So read that comment there from DeQuesta, who is streaming live with us, DeQuesta Dean on Facebook. So
DeQuesta Dean said, the way you eating that, those Shay, LOL.
Okay, any other comments? So there's another one there. Dorothy, that's on the screen as well. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get 2 cups of walnuts, and we're going to add them to the food processor. Yep. And then we're going to add some dates. Now, Master Kai, can you take it out of that bag there for me, please? And just leave it right there on the side. Take it out from the bag. And then I'm going to add some dates into my, well, the first thing I want to do is let me crumble my walnuts just a bit. Okay, so that's the first thing. So you just put it in there and you just crumble it just for a few minutes. And then I'm going to take, now I'm using, actually these are smaller dates. These are not medjool dates. So you need a few more of them. I actually have a couple of medjool dates in here as well. Yeah. And so you're going to cut them up. Make sure they don't have seeds in it. Master Kai, can you take off the top of that there for mommy, please? Can you take off the top of that there for mommy, please? Thank you. No, this right here. Just take off the top for me. Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you. My good son. Am I paying you for this strain? Because I don't know. I have to call you too much. Okay. So I've got about 8 to 10 medjool dates in there. So I'm going to now put my food processor back on, and then okay, and then add it up in there, and then I'm also going to take some old-fashioned raw organic oatmeal. So I'm going to take literally but this much, a handful, and I'm going to add that in there as well. Okay? Bingo. Then I'm also going to take some of the same apple pie spice and add it to the crumble mixture. And I'm going to put about 2 teaspoons. Keeping it raw and keeping it delicious. And then we're going again. Hi, Brenda. Oh boy. Hi, Brenda. Good to see you streaming in the house. That's Brenda Harris streaming live with us on Facebook. And guess what? Looks like we've got our crumble. Yes, we've got our crumble. So what I did was little size personal dishes like these. These are little small tiny dishes. And these are perfect really for a one serving crumble. And so this is what I put it in. So all we do is we take the apples, which is already seasoned with all of the vanilla and cut with the mandolin, and then we're going to add it into, you know what, I know I'm using that because I know I'm a hand girl. We're just going to layer that apple crumble. Let me show you how we're going to do that. There you go. Then put one layer there. Then we're going to add in another layer of the crumbles. This is so good. Layer of the crumble. And then we're going to add in another layer of the sliced apples. Let me tell you, this is one of my quick, easy go-to desserts when I'm doing raw because it's apples, it's nuts, you have the fat, you have the sweet. Then you add in another layer of crumbles. So this dish here can hold about 2 layers. If you have a deeper dish, you just simply add in extra layers, and then I like to top it off with a little bit more crumble. So that's it, guys. You see that? How easy it is to make a raw apple crumble. Guys, I promise you next week, I'm going to have these cameras up and rolling, and you're going to be able to see up close and everything with the food in the kitchen, because while it smells good, I want you to see how it looks, because I get to smell it and I get to taste it, but I want you to see how it looks. Master Kai, you have any more of the comments you want to read for me? Now, let me tell you what I'm going to do. What I also do is, why don't you do a close-up of this apple crumble for everyone to see? Do a close-up.
Why are you adding these?
Got the whipped topping here. You do a close-up, turn it around so they can all see it. Thank you, my son. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, with this this raw apple crumble, I always take it up another notch. And let me move that on the side. Yeah, Master Kai. Thank you. I always take it up another notch. This actual recipe here for this, you're going to see this on my YouTube channel. This is actually a whipped cream topping. I use this when I'm doing tons of desserts, so I always have extras in my refrigerator. Because this takes a slow process, just like the mayo, this is something that I had to do earlier. So what I'm going to do is I take my apple crumble. This here is actually just whipped coconut cream with guava pieces in it. Sometimes I can add in apple pieces if I'm putting on an apple crumble. But whenever I'm doing my raw guava duff, I use this topping for that. So on top of this crumble, I'm going to take, literally, it was supposed to be out of the refrigerator. I'm going to take a little bit of this topping, and I'm going to add in just dollops of it on the crumble, because it's supposed to be that, just the crumble. Listen, this apple crumble is one of my go-tos. It is sweet. It is savory. It is satisfying. It has all of the textures that you want when you're looking for something sweet, when you're doing raw, and it's very, very easy. So, all right, guys. I'm going to try it for you, okay? Here we go. Mm. 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 Bingo. Delicious. Let me see if I can get my son to try, even though I have a little bit of walnuts in it. And they're all fine because they're crumble. The other side of this crumble, when I'm not using walnuts, what I would do is, these are actually banana chips. Banana chips, what I would use is banana chips, dates, and then the oats. And that would be the other crumble for usually the one that I would make for him. All right, so I'm going to let him try and see what he tells me. Okay, so Master Kai, come in, baby.
I'm here.
Okay, so I'm going to have Master Kai try.
No, that's walnut.
I know, it just has a little bit in it.
No. I'm not getting my allergic reaction from that.
He says he's not going to try it walnut. So first of all, that means I got to go back and do his crust. So, okay, so what if I just put your apples and then the sauce together? Would you try it like that? Without this crumble, or you want me to make a full crumble for you?
A full crumble with no walnut.
Okay, full crumble. Bring the food processor.
No walnuts, mine.
No walnuts. Okay, that's fine. So I need you to get that dish there for me. That one right over there. Can you pour the water for me? Listen, when you live and you have a son that expects, what he expects, can you wipe it out for me? We are definitely going to do it live for him, just so you guys can see that there's variations when you have a child that may have nut allergies or just don't like the taste and the feel of the nuts. So this is what we're going to do. Here, Master Kai. So, okay, let's take that all out. There you go. Okay. So, yeah, you can just rest it over there. That's good. So we're going to put in some nuts, some oats for Master Kai. We're going to put in some banana chips for him.
I did not try.
Okay. We're going to add in your spice. Just a little bit of his spice to his own. And also some ganache salt to Master Kai's. So this is a different crumble. And that's for any of you, Master Kai, you want to see if there's any comments.
There's no new ones.
I'm going to put a few pieces of dates. Now, he doesn't really like dates either, but he's not going to taste them as much in this one. So I'm going to put it in Master Kai, so you guys can see it.
Nika Bo said, awesome, looks good. I don't like chocolate, so I was waiting for a dessert without chocolate.
Oh, perfect. It's really good. It is really, really good. So, okay, something is missing. The blade. You think I need the blade?
I think you need that blade.
The blade, yeah. We took it out.
Where's the blade?
The blade, yep. Thank you, baby.
Where's the blade?
I don't know. We took it out. Where you put it with the nuts over there?
I don't think it's in there.
Oh, okay, wait. So hold on. Oh, there it is. Right. Listen, you guys watching, y'all couldn't tell me my blade was sitting in the front of me. Oh, that's too funny. Okay, so got it in there. Got it covered. Wipe that up. Okay, so I've got Master Kai's crumble. Thank you. So Master Kai has apples layered. There you go. Y'all pray for me because this one here is a tough cookie. So I'm going to add in his oats for his crumble. Then I'm going to add in some other apples layer. This is for Master Kai. Yep. And another layer of oats. That's Master Kai. And then I'm going to put some dollop of the guava cream. No dairy, real fruit, and real herbs and spices. So now my son on air is going to try his version of the raw apple crumble. You want to try it yourself? Go ahead.
Yeah.
All right, and tell him what you think. Y'all pray for me because y'all know this is a hard cookie to crash right here. What does Deneen say? Deneen says, what does Deneen say, Master Kai? Go ahead. That's a banana chip. Mm-hmm. There you go. It's a winner. Okay. It's a winner, guys. It's a winner. What did the name says, Master Kai? It's a winner. My boy, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Thank you guys so much for streaming with me today.
Crumble looks delicious. I will have to try this.
Yeah, it is. And it's quick, and it's raw. This is one of the things I tell you, when I'm doing raw, I get to have desserts. I get to have dessert. I get to have all of these extra delicious creative foods. And this is why I'm in the kitchen. And this is why I'm sharing it with you. Look at my assistant gone. He's just diving into his stuff. Master Kai, he's just diving into his stuff. So I just want to say thank you guys again. Thank you so much for streaming live with me today on Facebook with Shay King. Also, Shay King Eat Emotionally Well as my YouTube channel. Thank you, Nikita, for being a part of this 21-day challenge. Eat Emotionally Well on YouTube as well. I want to thank you all so much. Deborah, you've been a champ, man. Brenda, man, listen, you're doing an awesome job. Thank you guys so much for streaming with me. I am going to finish my, now I'm going to have to finish my apple crumble and then get back to my, my bit. But this right here, this is the truth. Oh, I'm back, guys. I'm back. I was so excited I didn't even get to drink my water today when we started. But this right here is one of those quick and easy raw desserts. Healthy and delicious that you can do when you're doing raw. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Patrice from Menopause to Dialogue. And thank you, Zenobia from The Win to Win. Kayleen, thank you as well. Thank you for streaming with us, Kayleen, all the way from Grand Bahama on Facebook. Deneen Colleen, that's my girl at Living Water Kingdom Ministries. Nikita is joining us. DeQuessa, Brenda, Sandra, Dorothy from Grand Bahama on Facebook. Thank you so much. Patrice is also joining us. Zenobia, she's gone fishing. Natural Beauty is joining us. Thank you all so much. I appreciate you. And tomorrow we will be back again live at 1 o'clock thinking what we're going to cook up in our kitchen. Listen, if you have any ideas that you want me to do or to transform raw for you, hit me up on my WhatsApp. It's 801-4885 and I'll transform it for you live here. 21 days. This is day 7. Can you believe it? I'm feeling fabulous. So again, guys, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all know what I'm going to do. I'm going back into food. I'll see y'all again soon when we stream again tomorrow at 1. Where'd my buddy go? He's so busy eating. You see, I have to do his crumble for him. Give me a hug.